Hello everybody, I'm Brian Nesson from How To Automotive, and today's video is about being an independent technician and being in the middle of a job and finding out you don't have the tool to complete it. What do? You got to improvise, you got to come up with something. So I'm going to show you a little clip or a demonstration of how I had to improvise to get a job done. Maybe it'll help you out one day, so stay tuned for that. So I'm working on a Ford Edge here. I'm removing the condenser. It's a condenser slash transmission cooler all built into one unit. And when I got to the transmission cooler portion of it, it had a quick connect. And I tried to get this quick connect off. So it's supposed to be mounted right here on the condenser here. And I tried everything in my arsenal, all my quick connect tools that I had. I borrowed stuff from the shop next to me and nothing would work. I couldn't get the quick connect off. And I got this vehicle all torn apart and the customer needs it and it's impossible for me to get a tool, the proper tool in time to get this job done. So what I had to do was take a cutoff wheel and cut the fitting off right here. And I cut it off right where this little flare is. It was preventing my tools from getting in. Here's the new condenser and you can see the little flare, or the little lip I was talking about. So I cut it off flush with that. And then I took a hose clamp and I cut it apart using my cutoff wheel. Now I could take this hose clamp here and squeeze it inside of the fitting here and press it inside, and that'll flare the little tabs up, and then I can use a pair of pliers to pull the fitting out. So I'll fit it in here. It'll fit just perfectly in here. I'll squeeze it in there. And so now you can see I got the hose clamp fitted all the way around the fitting and pressed all the way in. I had to do a little massaging to get it in there, and then I also had to lightly tap it with a little hammer here to push it inside the fitting. Once I got it all the way pressed in, I just used a pair of needle nose pliers and I pulled on it and held the other end and pulled the fitting out. So I pulled the fitting out just like this, and you can see the hose clamp there flared the little tabs open on the inside here, allowing me to get this off. So sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to get these jobs done. There's not always going to be parts available or tools available. In the best case scenario, I would buy the tool and have the customer come in later, but once you're in there, you don't always have that choice, so I had to improvise. And sometimes you just got to think outside of the box to get these jobs done. I'm Brian Nesson from How To Automotive. I'd like to thank you guys for watching my videos. Encourage you to subscribe. Invite you to head over to the howtoautomotive.com website for more valuable videos like this. Thank you again for watching.